Well, hi there. This is a short video from my garden allotment. Well, welcome back everyone after a rather long gap in between videos. I do apologise, just so much going on with one thing and another in the family, so I thought I'd make a little video. It's just a mismatch of just short little clips just to show you all how I'm getting on. Hope you find it entertaining and interesting, so let's get straight on. Okay, so this is my first rhubarb. As you can see, I've harvested absolutely loads and loads of it, but there's still quite a little bit there, a few stalks, but I'll leave that to build its energy back up, put some energy back into the crown for next year. The comfrey, as you can see, is just gone mad. It's great. I'm making some comfrey tea out of it. I've harvested all my squash from there. Got not a bad little lot out of it all. The weather is definitely turning chillier, so this just quickly died away, and that's fine. Just clear it all out, slowly clearing these pots out. There's where next my apple tree. I got about 6 absolutely gorgeous apples off that this year, so that's in the ground there. Espalier or something it's called, the way it's set out, so that's in the ground to establish. My other crabapple tree is in this large container, and it's done very fine. A few of the leaves now are starting to get old and a bit dishevelled, but it is slowly creeping through autumn, so I'm not surprised. And the same goes for the pear. A lot of the leaves are yellow and dying, but I think it's quite healthy. Hopefully do well next year. And way over there is my golden delicious apple tree, and just quickly go over to it. As you can see, green, healthy, doing fine, no problem with that. See, all the sweet corn harvested. Me outdoor tomatoes, as you can see, still doing well. I mean, it's getting cold, they're looking a bit worse for wear now, but I mean, there's still a few tomatoes ripening. Keep that going for another week or two. Same goes for these outdoor tomatoes. I've just been doing a lot of harvesting, but there's still 1 or 2 dotted about. Again, dying off with the cold weather, but there's still a few fruits on there. Me strawberry runners that I had grown this year, I've took down, well, not took down, but moved, and I've put them into the little square bit of like a huge square grow bag, and I've got all the strawberries in there. They're sheltered in the corner of the garden there, so hopefully I'll get a lovely crop of loads of strawberries off that. In here I've got some, zoom back out, I've got a container of parsnips for later on this year. I've got 2 containers of leeks for later on this year. My cabbage, I'm gonna have to harvest these, but as you can see, it's got a really nice head on it, and there's another nice one over there. Don't know if you can see it that well, but it's another nice one. My Brussels sprouts is there. slowly producing some Brussels, but it's got another 2 months yet to produce some nice ones. I've got some onion sets in those 4 containers overwintering, so they seem to be doing absolutely really well. Off to a good start. I will set up a cloche. I've got 2 cloches now. I've got one from Wilkinson's cheap in a sale, so I'll have a 1 cloche over there and 1 cloche over here, and I'll put me overwintering onions in them, as well as a few more of the delicate plants that I've got, such as I've got a gooseberry plant over there, and things like that. Spring onions, absolutely doing really well in here. Absolute mass of them. So I'll have plenty of spring onions. Leeks, I've harvested a few from this container. But yeah, doing alright. I mean, they'll not win competitions, but they'll certainly do me. No sign of rust or anything on these, so really pleased. This is another container of my parsnips, and I've harvested this one for the next couple of months, and as you can see there, absolutely no wrong with them. Nice. Again, wouldn't win competitions, but look really nice, healthy. 1 or 2 that are forked for whatever reason, but you know, you always have 1 or 2, but most of them, like this one and them 2, really nice. Really, they'll do me. So really pleased with them, and as I say, I've got another one over there for later on in the year. Basically that's it. I've harvested whatever turnips and swede and what have you have been grown. I'll just show you. This is me gooseberry, and I'm quite pleased with this because it does look as though it's grown a bit out. There you go, you've got to watch yourself with these. It has grown since I put it in this container, so I think it is established. As I say, I'll stick it in the greenhouse or one of the cloches over winter, just to protect it. It is Wynnham's Industry, which is supposed to be a lovely dessert gooseberry. I've got a sort of stack system in here, and I've got my strawberries in there. Obviously the leaves are reddening and dying off, but you expect that this time of year. Yeah, just everything's slowly running down now. I've got a few poppies that have come out late. Some California poppies down the bottom there. Chives that have gone to flower, look really nice then. Yeah, and just general wallflowers that are just ticking over till next year. My raspberries, I've cut them back, got them all down, so it's back to so that all the ones you can see there are the ones that grew this year, and they'll bear the fruit next year. All last year's canes, I've cut them right back to about 2-3 inches from the ground. And yeah, I can't think really much else that's going on. As I say, the asparagus, I'll put that in the greenhouse to overwinter for next year, but doing really nicely. Another container of strawberries. I like my strawberries, and I want to get quite a few next year, so like I say, I've got the bed over there that's got about 30 plants in there, and I've got a container here, and at the minute I'm training some of the suckers to root in some pots, just to build up my stock. but they're doing really fine. I've still got one or two containers, like the one down there, and I've got a couple of containers, those two over there, they've still got potatoes in, but I did a big haul of me sort of mirrors, and they'll keep me going for a couple of days, for about a week or so, so that's fine. Yeah, and just a couple of beetroots. Don't know if anything much will happen to them, but I'll put them in a cloche and they might help to bring them on a bit. Most of my containers now, like those lot over there and these down there, they're just empty. They held me potatoes this year, so I'll grow other crops in them next year. Reuse the compost for about next year will be about the 3rd year running. I've recycled my compost, and like I say, it's probably no good if you are growing shore vegetables. You want the best compost and everything, but certainly this compost, it's been recycled for 3 years now, for 2 to 3 years, and this, in my opinion, there's still nothing wrong with it. Just need to do a little NPK test on it, just make sure, and pH test, just make sure the soil's neutral, and then I can amend it next year with whatever fertilizers and chemicals I need. All organic, by the way, none of these what I call chemicals, you know, but natural organic stuff to alter the pH and everything. But I'll probably make some videos next year of doing that. But yeah, autumn is here. Oh, and I'll show you my fig tree, well, bush plant. As you can see, there he is there. I've put this frame on it to help them support him, and as you can see there, one fig, and there's a tiny little fig behind him. But yeah, they've appeared this year since I planted them, so I'm quite happy that this plant has rooted and is quite happy. As I say, oh, actually there's another fig there. So yeah, this one is brown turkey, that's it, brown turkey fig. So yeah, quite happy there, and as I say, I'll stick him in the old greenhouse over winter, just to give him a bit of protection from the elements. So that's it really. As I say, things dying back a little bit. Some of the trees are starting to lose the leaves a bit. I don't think it's any disease or anything, because the leaves are yellowing rather than burning or browning or anything like that. So I think it is just natural winter coming in, making it lose its leaves. Flowers, I'm still getting some really nice flowers. The cosmos are still doing really well. Hope you can make it out. The light is starting to fade a bit. There's a dahlia, Yankee Doodle Dandy. They're still putting on a show. Some calendulas still flowering away, and I think this is a lavateria, like a night scented stock, but the tubular flowers. But yeah, that huge thing there, I don't know if you can make it out, this thing here, that's me inkberry plant. I'll see if there's any that are due to be harvested yet. Nah, bird's got that one. That's the thing with these. Oh, there's one there. Right, there you go. You wait for them to go papery, that this one is, and then pop it open, and there you go, a nice orangey yellow, hope you can focus on that, yeah, a nice orangey yellow berry. You can eat it like that, or cook with it, or do what I do, and it makes a lovely jam with a very unique, lovely flavour. So I've had a few. The weather being weird this year, like the story with most stuff, it's had a funny effect on me crops this year. Don't get me wrong, I've done well, and I'm really pleased with how things went this year, but I really do think it could have been better. Right, as you can see behind us, the sun is fading, so I'll wrap it up there. Just harvesting the last of my tomatoes. There's some cold weather crops I'm harvesting. It's just a case of tidying things up, emptying containers, preparing stuff for winter, sticking plants in the greenhouse for a bit of protection, build up my cloches, and just tidy things up at the minute, like. So I'll leave it there. I'm waffling on, so hope you enjoy that quick little tour. So until the next time, see you later. Bye now.